everybody, this is DrunkGoomba1645. Welcome back to more Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. In other words, the extra videos of Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. This challenge right here at the very beginning pretty much took me like 8 attempts to do this. The reason was because I kept missing so many freaking beads, man. It was a major pain in the ass to actually do this challenge. And another thing, I'm still... Well, what I'm trying to say is I'm recording this at the same time. Well, maybe not the same exact time, but sometime after I finish recording for the second extra video. So, yeah, sorry if my voice still sounds weird, too deep, and just sounds bad. Can't really help that, because I am trying to get the rest of the extra videos done and recorded, and just get everything out the freaking door, so that way I can resume Lost Odyssey that much freaking sooner. What am I to talk about now? I'm not really sure, actually. Well, I haven't really been doing much of anything new lately. All I've been doing is playing a lot of Gears of War 3 multiplayer. And this was the challenge I was talking about, which earlier, I think in the first extra video, I mentioned that one of the challenges actually took me 17 attempts total. This was the challenge. The reason was because I wasn't sure what the hell I was supposed to do. When you get to these buttons, obviously you have to abandon the first train in order to actually get the beads, and you have to actually do that in order to get all the beads that you are required to grab. Otherwise, you will not be able to complete the challenge at all. I mean, I've learned that the hard way, hence the reason why it took me like 17 attempts total. Now, getting back to what I was doing, as I stated, I've been playing a lot of Gears of War 3 multiplayer. I've been playing not only regular multiplayer, I've also been playing the new Horde mode, and also played a little bit of Beast mode. Man, Horde mode and Beast mode, I just love those modes a lot. I think I love Horde mode more than Beast mode. The reason, I love being able to fortify my defenses and just be able to go to town against the freaking Locust army and just annihilate them. In other words, just shoot them with either my Hammer Burst, Lancer, or just shoot them from the freaking turret. Man, I just love that kind of battle style. At least that's how it is with me. I just like being able to lay back and just let the enemies come to me. That is always my preferred battle style, especially when it comes to games like StarCraft and Command & Conquer. At least, and when I say Command & Conquer, I mean like the GDI and Brotherhood of Nod sagas. You know, like Command & Conquer 2, well, actually, no. That's an entirely different unit, or maybe I'm thinking of Red Alert. I don't know. I played the original Command & Conquer and Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars. Those are the games I was referring to. I never played the 4th Command & Conquer game, which is Tiberium Twilight or something like that. The reason is because the game mechanics are way too different for me, and yeah. It just completely changes everything that we all knew and loved about the original Command & Conquer games. And, well, again, to me, that was just too much. And I didn't like that. Evergreen Lift, the challenge that's playing now. You need to keep the elevator going at all times, so you cannot let that elevator stop. If you let that elevator stop for even a second, you will not be able to complete this challenge. I mean, I don't exactly know that for sure, but I'm pretty damn sure that you will not be able to complete this because the elevator will not be able to go fast enough if you happen to, you know, slack off. Also, this took me a good number of attempts too. Again, the most attempts I ever spent was 17. This wasn't even close to 17. I think it was more like 4, 5, or even 8. I don't remember. Oh, man, it's been so long since I've last edited the Epic Yard Extra videos. And like I said before, I tried actually putting down the number of attempts that the challenges actually took me. It did work, but unfortunately, Vegas decided to be a little bitch and just, get rid of most of the numbers and actually replace it with the default sample text, which is, in my mind, and really anyone's mind who is into video editing, it's just bullcrap. What do I love most about Gears of War 3 multiplayer? Well, I'll tell you. Other than Horde mode, multiplayer is vastly improved over its predecessor, which was Gears of War 2. The reason I say this is because Epic Games actually did a really smart thing and made a really smart move by using dedicated servers. Dedicated servers, my man. Greatest thing ever when it comes to online gaming. At least from my retrospect. Maybe not. Maybe thinking like something that happened to do with World of Warcraft may be the best, but hey. I don't play World of Warcraft, and to tell the truth, it just doesn't look that much fun to me. I'm not a hater, and I don't hate anyone who actually does play World of Warcraft. I'm just saying it doesn't look that much fun to me. I mean, I'm not exactly an MMO fan, because to tell the truth, I never really played any MMOs. Man, why did I say I don't even like it if I never even played it? I don't even know. I'm going crazy and I'm going bananas. Why? Because my freaking sinuses and just everything going nuts in my freaking life. Oh, man. Well, one thing I do want to say, this challenge actually took me a good hell of a while to complete too. What's nice is, well, the challenge, you find on the Battleship Halgrid pretty much like before. However, the difference this time when you're playing through here, on the challenge, you actually go a lot faster than you normally could. I guess the reason is because of the time limit at which they give you, so they have to actually speed up the entire freaking portion, the entire course, in order for you to actually go through the entire thing and actually beat it within the time limit which they give you. Well, one thing I kind of want to say, I really ought to get back into playing Final Fantasy IX. I mean, I'm still at the beginning parts of the game. I mean, I think I'm up to this 2 at this point. I don't know for sure, because I haven't played it in such a long time. I mean, it's been months since I played the game. And, I mean, it is a great game. I was originally planning to actually do a blind Let's Play of Final Fantasy IX, but then, as I began playing it, I thought, that is the worst idea ever. Oh, man. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I was thinking about doing a blind playthrough. Stupid. Whatever, I'll save a blind playthrough for, like, maybe another game. I don't know what game I'd do a blind playthrough of, but it's definitely not going to be any sort of RPG. Let me tell you. Doing a blind playthrough in RPG is like committing suicide. It's just a really bad idea. You really shouldn't do that. Blind Let's Plays shouldn't even really be done in general. Well, maybe not necessarily they shouldn't be done, but like, it really depends on the game's genre. Like, if you're doing, like, say, a blind Let's Play of Super Mario 64, it'd be understandable, because, of course, there are numerous other playthroughs of the game, and, well, if you're doing a blind playthrough, like, for the lulz, or just simply for the fun, what's stopping you? Other than maybe, like, criticism, but hey, you're in command of your own channel, and I'm in command of my own as well. So I play what I want, when I want. And sorry if my voice is cracking. Man, I don't know what it is, but again, sinuses, such evil freaking things. Yeah, it's bad. And, man, again, I still feel like crap. And yet I still have got to get this done and recorded and uploaded to YouTube, along with the other extra videos. Well, one thing I do want to kind of say, I think I mentioned this a little bit more detailed in the previous extra video, but scheduling for not only the extra videos of this game, but other games in the future, well, I may not be able to put them up on a schedule anymore. Again, as I mentioned, my life is going into a turning point when things are starting to really get good, and I'm starting to actually find a career and actually find my calling and just do something for a living, which is actually something really nice. And I don't know what I really want to do as far as, you know, what I want to do for a living. Well, I am interested in video game designing. Well, yes. Actually, yeah, I am interested in not only that, but I'm also interested in actually creating different concept arts and just becoming an artist. Like making fine paintings and drawings. I don't have any drawings as of yet because I haven't actually learned how to draw. I mean, I do want to be able to draw in like the same animation style that is used in Tales of Vesperia, because I absolutely love that animation style. My personal opinion, that's actually my favorite kind of animation. I don't know why, I just find it the most beautiful. It's just, and I also love hand-drawn animation as well. It seems to be a lot better than the digital animation that's like out and about nowadays, but hey, that's just my viewpoint upon animation types. Everyone has their own preferences. My preference is just traditional hand-drawn animation. Reason is because hand-drawn animation, in my opinion, is actually better. It just looks nicer. It just seems like a lot more effort was actually put into like creation of a cartoon or a skit or whatever. I just find more effort is made in hand-drawn animation as opposed to digital animation that is actually used nowadays. Oh, and I mentioned in the last video that you will actually get a third floor if you actually have 25,000 beads and after you play a certain number of mini-games. I think this is actually, yeah, this is the point when you're able to actually upgrade to a third floor if you happen to have the correct number of beads in hand. Oh, man, what am I to talk about now? Not too sure. Kirby. I think this is the name of this person who we have to actually carry around and get to specific spots. Yeah. Her challenges are actually not too difficult to actually complete. I don't exactly remember the highest number of attempts it actually took me. I don't know. I think it probably took me about 2 or 3. I think 3 attempts was the most attempts I actually spent on any challenge when it involves Kirby, or whatever the hell her name is. I don't remember the pronunciation, and my throat still hurts like hell. Well, actually, it doesn't hurt like hell, but it is beginning to hurt a lot worse. Again, I really ought to get a bottle of water to drink, but hey. Yeah, man. Me and my stupid mistakes and stupid decisions. Hey, I just want to get this stuff done. You know, what's stopping me? Other than myself. I am in control. I choose when I want to do things and just when I want to upload or record. etc., etc. Oh, man. What am I to talk about now? Again, I'm not exactly sure. It seems like during post-commentary, I happen to actually be able to talk a lot more, and not only that, but actually have more topics in hand. Oh, man. Oh, damn throat. Oh, man. I seem to be able to be a lot more talkative during post-commentary for some reason. I guess it's because I can concentrate on talking rather than, just playing through the game and then commentating at the same time. As far as, job training and just, career placement goes, when I went through my career assessment tests and my results, after I got them and stuff, I've learned that I actually prefer more of a hands-on experience as opposed to, oral direction. Oral or verbal direction. That's what I meant. Verbal direction. Let's say, for example, actually, I don't have an example, but anyways, I actually like being shown what to do as opposed to being told what to do. So, okay, I think I got an example. Let's say I am learning how to make iced tea or something. I'd rather learn how to make it if I'm being shown how to make it rather than having someone tell me to do this, to do that, and yeah, that's just what it is for me. Being mentally disabled does limit my abilities, and I do have some difficulties doing simple little tasks in life, and that includes maintaining my personal hygiene. Kinda sad, but true. Again, that's just me. And, of course, my limitations aren't going to stop me. I'm just gonna push myself as hard as I can, till my limitations are reached or I can go beyond. To tell the truth, only 1% of autistic people or autistic kids actually are successful and actually graduate from high school. I'm not sure, but I think some people know, but anyways, I graduated high school back in 2008. I didn't exactly receive a diploma, I actually received a certificate of completion. To tell the truth, the certificate of completion isn't as good as getting, say, a high school diploma or a GED. The reason why I got a certificate of completion rather than having to finish school and just going for a high school diploma is because, well, I didn't like the stress of high school, having to do different tests like SATs, HSAs or anything like that. Not only that, but the kids in high school were also really cruel and mean to me as well. Oh man, I really hated high school. Best years of your life, my ass. More like the worst. Or wait, maybe it's college. Maybe people say college is some of the best years of your life when it comes to school. But me, no. School, for me, is just the worst time of my life. I really don't want to go back to school. I really don't. But unfortunately, it is going to happen sometime or later because I am going to have to go for a GED. Since I didn't actually graduate I didn't drop out. I'm not a high school dropout or anything like that. I did graduate with my graduating class back in 2008, but as I stated, I did not receive a high school diploma. I mean, I do have... being mentally disabled, it is quite challenging having to face life and tell the truth, I don't really know hardly anything about my mental disability, which is pointing towards autism or even, ADHD. that is actually another disability that I have. I'm not sure if I pointed it out, but hey, I just thought I'd point it out now. You know, I also have ADHD. I'm not sure. I think I pointed that out during my Let's Play of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Man. What am I to talk about now? I'm not exactly too sure. Again, I'm just trying to come up with topics offhand, on the fly, etc., etc. If you know what I mean, I'm just trying to think. It's not exactly that easy for me to do. I'm not. Well, actually, recording videos and Let's Plays, like, of course I know I run out of topics really quickly and I go silent for a little bit, like say about 5-10 seconds at a time sometimes. That is an annoyance for me. I'm not sure. I don't think any other Let's Players that I know of actually go through this sort of problem. I don't think even Slim Kirby goes through that, but hey, that's just me and my experiences. Your experience may vary from mine. To tell the truth, even though I have a disability, I feel like it doesn't really hinder me when it comes to video making. Because, well, I learned basically by watching other Let's Players do what they do. And I just applied those techniques, and sometimes even more, with my own spin and my own take. And, well, Slim Kirby was one of those people who actually inspired me into getting into Let's Plays in the first place. He and Shadow Mario 41 are my inspiration for even doing this sort of thing. Oh, man. Well, obviously you can see how far I have actually came over the past 2 years that I have been doing Let's Plays. And speaking of which, the reason why I haven't really done any anniversary specials for myself on my channel, I mean, I've done subscriber specials, but I haven't done any anniversary specials. Reason, well, I just feel like nobody really cares, and to tell the truth, I haven't really established a good fan base as of yet. I have been trying even harder than ever to find new fans and find an even bigger fan base. Like, I'm going around from one random channel to another, just trying to find new people who actually will become interested in what I do. I mean, it has worked, and I have gained some new fans, and I'm still trying to do this. But it's a slow and tedious process, but of course it has to be done. I mean, if new people do end up watching a video and just find one randomly and just started watching, you know, I like the fact that, you know, they actually had the time to sit down and watch, like, my playthrough in particular. To tell the truth, I just wish I could stand out alongside other Let's Players who actually do Let's Plays, but unfortunately for me, I hardly get any views at all. However, other Let's Players that are not as popular as I am and don't have the technology or editing skills as me, well, they get more views than I do, which is kind of sad in my opinion. I guess it has something to do with the keywords that, you know, I've done throughout most of these videos of my Let's Plays. It could be the fact that my keywords are, like, poorly chosen. It's the reason why my ranking upon YouTube searches and Google searches aren't very good. And I guess that also means that I get ignored a lot, which again is sad. Man, I don't really know the exact keywords that I should use upon videos. I really don't. You know, putting the right tags down in the right categories is important upon getting highly ranked in the Google and YouTube searches. Oh man, it is such a pain in the ass, in my opinion. It really, really is, but... oh, damn it, snot. Oh man. man. Ah, man. What am I to talk about now? I'm not too sure. I mean, I've ranted about me not being able to really get anywhere with the Google search boxes or anything like that. I think my most viewed Let's Play is probably either Sonic Colors or Diddy Kong Racing. I'm not exactly sure which one has the most views at this moment, and my voice just cracked again, so yeah, I apologize for that. Oh, man. Oh, what am I to talk about now? Again, I'm not too sure. At this point, if you happen to grab the Wallaby Spear, you will have a much easier time progressing through this area rather than having to pull each and every single block by hand. Man, it is such a pain in the ass to do it on your own, especially with a floor coming up behind you and having to cave in. This actually took me 2 attempts to complete this challenge, and, well, I am just about out of time for this extra video. Ow! Damn, that hurt. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this recording here. Excuse me again. Damn it. Okay, this is Drunk Goomba 1645. This is Drunk Goomba 1645. See you guys next time for part 4 out of 7. So yeah, see you guys next time for more extra videos.